Take my knickknacks, but don't touch my patty wax. You can take all my knickknacks, but I swear to God, I will end you if you touch my patty wax. Guys, so have you ever played Destiny, right? Even if you don't, in Destiny, it's a video game, and there's raids. They're primarily a group-focused event. You get a bunch of people together, and you complete it. It takes a lot of teamwork, right? It's like end game stuff for Destiny. They did what's called a world first for this raid recently to see who could complete it first. This is not a new thing in the gaming community. This is something that's like devs have been doing for a while, like creating raids and then seeing who can beat it first, like World of Warcraft. Anyways, so somebody completed this event in the game, and they were the second team in the world to complete it, right? One of the team members in that raid, their Steam name was hashtag Black Lives Don't Matter. And obviously that name was like plastered everywhere because it was like seen globally. So that person got banned and removed from the leaderboards. And then they changed their Steam name to Stop Crying, It's True. And it was like the most evil, vile thing I could see. I just read that today and I was like, oh my God. Isn't that fucking crazy? I guess it was their destiny to be a dumbass. Like, what the fuck? Do you like tight-fitting undies or loose-fitting undies, Tygre? Tighter fitting. Yeah, I'm more of a tighter fitter type person. Now, here's the real question. Do people here sleep with clothes on, sleep in undies, or sleep in nothing? What's your preferred materials for undies, Ty? I like the classic nostalgia of, like, just standard cotton. But on reality, I think that, like, what's, like, the spandex or microfiber stuff that, like, Tommy John uses and stuff is, like, probably the most comfortable. You know, isn't it such a shame that we've developed as a society away from Speedos is, like casual swimwear? Imagine putting on, like, more clothes to go into the water. Does anybody else have this, like, craving to just go to a beach somewhere and get sunburnt as fuck? Just laying out in the hot sun, relaxing. It's not that I want to be sunburned, it's that I want to just go and melt in the sun, relaxing. It's just relax on the beach, read a book, get real hot. I know. It's not healthy. You gotta wear sunscreen. Don't get skin cancer. I know. I don't mean literally get sunburned. I just want to go to a really hot climate and lay on the beach. You know, I think one of those all-inclusive nude resort, like, I think it'd be easy and fun to do, like, a nude resort package where it's, like, the all-inclusive. You go and, like, you pay a flat fee and you get, like, unlimited drinks and food at a nude resort would be cool. So, like, I think that people have the wrong idea about a nude beach. From my understanding, I've never been to one, but from my understanding, it's, like, severely frowned upon. It's severely frowned upon to, like, exhibit any sort of sexuality at a nude beach. It's, like, a huge no-no. Going to the nude beach isn't supposed to be like, you're hot, you're gross. It's to celebrate, like, your ability to be nude and respect and, like, appreciate all and realize that the world is surrounded by a billion different body types and not everybody's fucking, like, Jason Momoa, you know? Like, you're more likely to see what you would consider, like, oh, like, you're just gonna see normal people, normal human bodies. We were born naked, so we deserve to be naked. We should all be able to enjoy and embrace the comfortability of being nude. We should never be ashamed of our bodies. The sad part is I'm very ashamed of my body, and I want to overcome that. Well, and here's the thing. My attitude towards the nudity there is the attitude I wish I had for myself. I wish I was much better at looking at somebody and not seeing envy and envy looking like them. I want to be less ashamed of my body. From what I've read and what I've been told, if you're, like, at a nude beach or nude place and you get an erection, then they say, like, just put a towel over yourself or turn over on your stomach and just wait for it to go down. They say it's usually not an issue. They say you think it's an issue at the time, like, before you go, and then you go and you realize there's nothing sexual about a nude beach. It's just like going to any other place in the public. One thing I've noticed is that at nudist places, they also don't really enjoy doing partial clothing. If you're walking around with a skirt and no pants, that is frowned upon. Just undies is also frowned upon. It's generally all or nothing. Yeah, that's what I've read too, that, like, it's usually all or nothing. I think it's to keep people from gatekeeping. I have terrible self-esteem. I'm afraid I wouldn't want to inflict my nudity on anyone, to be honest. See, that's why I'd want to go to one of those, because it would be with a bunch of strangers who, like, even if they look at me like, you're ugly, I'm not going to give a fuck because I don't know who they are. And if they did, they'd get kicked out.